her calf, she was unfortunately forced to give up and retreat from the brutal fight.
Thinking of the praying mantis as just a stick, a hummingbird decided to rest just in front of it. The only meal this cougar would have gotten by messing with the badger were some claws and teeth. Good call, cougar. Good call.
Long neck or a pair of quick, agile feet. Belong to the hippo. And when a rhino showed up and tried to take over, the hippo stayed patient at first. But that patience didn't last long, and the situation quickly escalated. This rhino thought it could push around the giraffe, but that confidence faded fast when it realized it had seriously misjudged the situation.
Ah yes, the ultra-aggressive small dog who couldn't possibly hurt anyone. Good to know I react the same as a lion when face to face with a lizard. Despite being out of the water and in the bird's beak, the fish never gives up and almost escapes before getting caught in its beak again. From
I bet that lion's still running to this day just to avoid the embarrassment. This in the house.
that bird straight up said finders keeper to a literal death lizard. You might be the king of the jungle, but watching 10,000 pounds of angry tusks and muscle come charging at you is gonna make you change your attitude real quick.
Cheetah took off and ran away.
Cheetah came looking for dinner, but ended up running from dessert. Came and blinked, and suddenly had a snake-shaped necktie. After constantly annoying this already tired wolf, the dog finally learned its lesson.
That sudden burst was enough to make the buffalo herd realize they definitely picked the wrong animal to challenge, and the hippo wasn't one to mess with.
The whole forest community watches as a pride of 18 lions try to take down this rhino. Geese usually run the yard, until this chicken said not today. This is just stallion settling who gets the ox cord in the pasture.
In a zoo is nothing like what happens in the wild. But even here, their speed and intensity are enough to show why humans would never stand a chance against one.
We're witnessing a real clash of the titans.
Their leader now. He got the same look my mom gives me, and they both got in line.
Kicking its attacker in the face, there's no doubt, it's a true rodent champion. This might be proof that just about everyone is a little cautious around a rooster.
And yet another instance of a goose showing its absolute dominance over other animals, with the victim this time being a big old dog. Foxes have been known to hunt cats. Probably not this one though. I mean, just look at the fox. It's probably more at risk of the cats.
Canadian geese are definitely not the kind of birds that you can approach carelessly and just watch.
Still think size matters? Think again.
It's surprising how high that rabbit could jump, and that quick move helped it slip right out of the eagle's reach. When a wolf started harassing a small cat, the cat relied on its natural climbing instinct to escape just in time, leaving the wolf with no option but to back off. Have you ever seen a dog change its attitude that fast after something it didn't expect?
A pit bull decided to mess with a bison and soon learned its lesson the hard way.
Jesus Christ, Richard!
This bloodline.
I can see why penguins are more comfortable in the water.
tulee takapäkkiin. Tuolla turvallisempi olla.
It may seem like a playful chase to the dog, but for the fox, this is a life or death situation.
A giraffe's masterclass on how to shake off annoying followers in no time.
Yeah, baby.
First time this rooster ever flew, and it didn't even mean to do it.
She bit off more stripes than she could chew.
This dog's bark was scarier than its bite, because after teasing a brave lizard, it quickly decided to run away. Elephants are known for being easily controlled, and these hippos quickly learned that visitors are not welcome in their territory. But it quickly realized that this one was tougher than it expected.
Just one blink turned this crowd into dinner. The mother hen auditioned for Mortal Kombat and protected her babies against a hawk all in one go.
Surprisingly, this wild big cat didn't show much confidence when it came face to face with a domesticated animal.
Here we have an octopus picking a fight with a big lobster. Otter's really like, I ain't afraid of some ancient dinosaur, but luckily for the otter, it's just playing nice. Monkey came in like Curious George, left like Street Fighter George.
But ate tiger, using the same clever game of hide and seek.
While escaping from a human diver, this mimic octopus ran into a mantis shrimp. That kick wasn't self-defense, it was personal. Pat Lemon had no business being that confident. Probably listens to Joe Rogan. A bull elk and a horse try to intimidate each other for a full minute, only to be stopped by a slipper thrown by an old man. All I know about kangaroos is that they be messing with everybody for no reason.
He must have wandered into the wrong neighborhood.
You don't click.
No, she's taking a film.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Ostriches are extremely aggressive animals. So much so that even cheetahs have to think a few times before making their move and failing miserably.
Of Godzilla versus King Kong, you might almost believe it.
Off a miraculous escape. Bird came in expecting lunch, but it walked away with a personal vendetta and some neck pain.
The poor guy finally figured out who's to blame for all the problems in his life.
You think you're top of the food chain, but the local hippo reminds you, not today, Simba.
As the dog barked at the bear from a safe spot, the cat quietly handled the situation.
A snake wandered into the backyard, and the pit bull reacted fast, making it obvious that the space was already claimed.
During a fight between chimps at the zoo, this one decides to weapon up with a stick. Come on, buddy, that's cheating. Watch as this battle for territory turns into a one-sided domination by the elephant. Koalas may be nature's slowest brawlers, but they got some loud beef. Nothing says Florida like watching a good old gator fight at the golf course. A falcon was trying to hunt this crow, only to be interrupted by the invasive cameraman. Darn good luck for the crow, though. It's no use trying to stand up to an elephant. It just doesn't matter if you're a rhino.
As they say, don't judge a book by its cover.
This is what happens when you try to jump someone with connections. This sparrowhawk learned its lesson the hard way after getting mobbed by a crow for attacking a jackdaw. That zap turned him from prehistoric death lizard into scaredy cat real quick. This clip proves that lions are just oversized house cats at heart. This cat really acting like it's got main character plot armor. As a cat, you really only have one job. This one clearly lied on its resume.
二超，你这么大一堆儿，你能不能不要做我的电脑？能不能？啊，你看你把我这 Windows 7的系统都给我打开了，是要给我更新系统吗？啊，更新系统吗？啊？
These lionesses knew they couldn't take down an adult rhino all on their own, so they decided to use him for a little hunting practice instead.
The mantis thought that its size made it invincible, until its overconfidence led to its downfall.
Who knew Rudolph had hands and was ready to throw them? Big cat energy? Nah, more like, please let me live vibes. Here, we have footage of two 11-foot alligators fighting for territory and mating rights on a golf course.
The snake thought the frog would be an easy target, but this frog had no intention of giving up without a fight. Or a leopard that tried to go after its young. Poor goat. Full of energy, but only knows one game to play, and unfortunately, no one else seems interested.
My guy just got Mufasa out here. The moment this crocodile learned that there was more to a delicious trunk than what he could see underwater, his whole world tilted.
Get him, bud. Get him, bud. Get him, bud.
This castrol really tried to rob the wrong house.
To realise that to some dog, you're not a wild boar, but just a playmate.
Normally found in groups of 50, this white-lipped peccary got taken advantage of by the jaguar. Feeling bold till he realized crocs don't blink. Not sure what happened between them, but legend says the black bear can still be found hanging on that tree to this day. An intense fight, one of them took it a little too far.
Moments like this, you really understand the value of having someone by your side.
呀？你咋可以走？你讲点道理行不行？
Weasel and Rabbit out here scrapping like it's fight night at a furry convention. After figuring out that the sloth bear is capable of putting up a fight against them, these tigers retreated back to their group. While trying to get rid of this snake, one of the dogs got bit on its paw.
For many, a group of rhinos looks intimidating. Clearly, they're used to everyone running away from them.
This is what happens when chickens watch too many mob movies.
World, until you see them in action.
Next shows a zebra relying on pure speed and instinct to get away. And
Dogs you can have. Just look at how it handles the black bear invasion on this house.
This is what we were talking about if there was a dangerous situation we had to push back.
Sure, lions are strong, but that's not all that matters in the animal kingdom. A fur coat?
Baggy, up front.
Crow didn't care about species or speed, it just wanted blood.
Susie, no. Don't you bite him?
First time a rooster ended up flying without meaning to.
An unbelievable speed to casually dodge the jaws of the strongest reptile in the animal kingdom. Warthog 1, Crocodile 0.
though primed for a vicious fight, the crocodile found itself heavily outnumbered and made a tactical retreat. This is exactly why you should never try to take a banana straight from an orangutan.
Monkey's cardio saved his life. Leopard's ego, not so much. This is proof that roosters never lose a fight.
Refused to share its hay with a camel. And even though it was smaller, it stood its ground with surprising strength and confidence.
Learn some manners now.
Unable to escape, this buffalo stands its ground and survives a vicious lion attack.
Fearsome weapons in the form of antlers, but the guys decided to settle things the old-fashioned way.
given is the cat's karma for all the times it messed with the dog. Whatever was in that peanut unlocked rage in him. It's not every day you get to see a ram and a bull butting heads with each other. The cat. Feeling threatened for its life, the rabbit had to call in some air support to get rid of the dog.